So if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, but more often than not, you come up with a blank when you're trying to think of new content creation ideas, well, this video is for you. Because today I pull back the curtain on my complete YouTube AI workflow, what I go from ideation to publication, what steps in between, and the AI tools that help me get there quicker, and not actually just creating content that people are searching for. So in order for me to do this, I'm going to dive straight on over into my YouTube studio. Okay, so here I am under the Analytics tab, and if you were to look to the top right, you'll see this little icon, Ask Studio. This is a new addition by Google and YouTube. It is a complete AI tool embedded into your YouTube studio. So if you're unsure of how to use this, you can just click, how can AI Studio help me? You can summarize comments, you can suggest new video ideas, or you can summarize my channel's performance. So if you wanted an overview of how your channel is doing, you can click that button. But today, this is going to be hopefully sparking some ideas for you in order to what content to create next. So I'm just going to click on new content ideas. So that only took a few seconds, and this is going to draw from exactly what you've created, what's performed well, and it's going to show you why it's actually suggesting this. So 7 Google Gemini Gems for everyday productivity for the non-creator edition. Now this is because some people have commented on my video here about Gemini Gems. This is great for creators, but what can we do for non-creators? So the everyday productivity. So if I wanted to do another video on Google Gemini Gems, I would probably just copy the main keyword, Google Gemini Gems, and then open up a new YouTube tab. And here I am in the YouTube search, and I would just paste in that search. So Google Gemini Gems. And then I can see here that I've got a little tool for understanding the demand for each search term or search query. Now this is just called Keywords Everywhere. It's a simple plugin for Chrome. Now this is just an idea of some of the content you can create. You don't have to go down this road, but if you like an idea that's sparked in your YouTube studio with Ask Studio, you can take that keyword. This should be a working title for you, but take the keyword and actually have a look at the demand within YouTube. Now this is the search volume of 2,400 searches a month for Google Gemini Gems, and you can see here it is increasing. So it gives you an idea of the demand, whether you should create this bit of content or not. So if I wanted to create another video with the keyword Google Gemini Gems, I want to try and get a few more ideas on what is already working. So I would just hit return on that main search term, and then I would look to see what is ranking. So how to use the new Gemini Gems better than 99% of people, how to use gems in Gemini to save time with AI, why and how to create custom gems in Google Gemini. So these are the 3 main top ranking ones. I'd ignore any sponsored posts, and I would try and start my video out with the title and the thumbnail. Try and start everything with the title and thumbnail before you even hit record. Now for titles and thumbnails, I use different AI models, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on the top 3 highest ranking videos for Google Gemini Gems. Just click that little share icon, copy that, and I'm going to go into Notebook LM. I've done a whole other video on Notebook LM. I'm just going to paste that link in there. I'm going to take the top 3 ranking videos. I'm just going to click share to get that URL. I'm just going to paste it in there, and then I'm going to take the third one here, third one down here, and then I'm just going to share, copy that URL, and then just paste it in here. I'm just going to hit return. That only took like 6 seconds, and it's understood where the videos are coming from, and it's giving you an idea of what these videos are all about. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to title this Notebook LM. I'm just going to title it Google Gemini Gems, and then I'm just going to write a prompt, something like words to the effect of analyze these 3 videos and summarize the main findings. I'm just going to hit return. Once that is actually generating a response for me, the next tool I'm going to be using is Canva, and I have done a whole Canva tutorial. Canva has some really good AI tools embedded in this software. There is a free version. I use the pro version, but the thumbnail together with the title are probably the most important things when creating a video. So I would have a look back at the videos that are ranking well and try and get some ideas from these videos. And then I would try and go and put my own face to it, my own spin, using the Canva app to try and get a YouTube title and thumbnail that match exactly what the video is going to be about. So now heading back into the Google Gemini Gems Notebook LM, this is going to summarize these 3 videos. You could even pull in the top 5, the top 10 videos if you've got some really relevant ranking videos for you to get an idea of. There's a 4-part framework here, some of the points that actually come out of these 3 main ranking videos. Now it's from Notebook LM that I would then move over into Google Gemini. Now from here you can either start a new chat, but the best thing here now is you can add a file, and you can not only just add a file, you can add a Notebook LM. So you can draw that information, however many references you've added into Notebook LM. And if you've had some chats back and forward with Notebook LM, Google Gemini Gems, I can add that in as a reference to this chat. Then you could go ahead and say, hey, this is my main keyword. I'm looking at creating my next video using these references. Please help me with a header. Please help me with a hook and an intro. But next step, what I've done is I've actually created these gems, and I have done another video on Google Gemini Gems, but you can then go into a hook and an intro. You can then use this for title generations, thumbnail generations, YouTube description. You can use these for everything. So let's start with the titles then. So you can put in something like, this is pulling through the Notebook LM. Words to the effect of, I am creating another YouTube video with a main keyword Google Gemini Gems. Please suggest some titles along the lines of 7 Google Gemini Gems for everyday productivity, non-creator edition. So you're pulling the idea from the Ask Studio, but you know that it is a searched for keyword, but then you're plugging that into Google Gemini Gems and you're asking it for a list of titles or working titles for you to choose from and iterate with. So that took like 10 to 15 seconds, but it's come up with some suggested YouTube titles. So Google Gemini Gems, 7 AI workflows to save 8 hours a week. Google Gemini Gems, how to automate your most tedious task. Google Gemini Gems, build your own AI apps the easy way. So I have trained this Google Gemini Gems just by going into the gem, creating the gem, but you can actually go in, and if I look at the titles, edit this. So I fed this some instructions. I fed this a brand positioning statement for my own personal brand, timpeakman.com, and it's going to create the titles in the way that I've already asked it to. So like I say, the Google Gemini Gems video, I will link up to this. But let's just say if I like the first one, Google Gemini Gems, 7 AI workflows to save 8 hours a week, I would just copy that, go back into my next gem, and then I would try and get a bit of a hook and an intro. So I'm just going to just paste this in. So I'm just going to type in, give me a hook and an intro for this video title. So it's just going to give you some ideas as a hook and an intro as a start of a 10 rather than you staring at a blank screen. And then the last AI tool that I would use, once I've got an idea, once I've got the title, once I've got the YouTube thumbnail idea, and once I've got the hook and the intro and a bit about what I'm going to cover off in each video, I'm going to then go to something like Riverside, where it's going to allow me to record my screen, record my camera, record my microphone using a really high quality audio and video. And then it's going to allow me to use text-based editing, which saves so much time on the back end. And once that's fully recorded, I would then render out my final copy and then upload it to my YouTube channel. And the actual steps that I would use to publish my content on my channel, I'm going to link you up to that full walkthrough now. So that's it, the main 5 tools that I would use. I would use Ask Studio to get a bit of an AI overview in your YouTube analytics. I would then have a look at the demand to see whether people are actually searching for that content or not. Then I would use Notebook LM to draw in some of the top ranking competitors to try and get an idea of how to make a better video. Then I would use Canva to try and get a thumbnail that stands out. Then I would use Gemini Gems to actually create some of the content for your video. Then I would use something like Riverside FM to create and upload that fully published video. But if you're just starting out on your YouTube journey and you're still trying to get over that 1,000 subscriber mark, I've got a free gift for you. You can simply head to timpeakman.com/YouTube to get your free jumpstart guide. This is a simple guide, the steps I would take to try and get my first 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Everything from finding a niche, going after your keywords, and how to actually piece everything together. That link once more, timpeakman.com/YouTube. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.